Like the news. Trust me, I can prove it. I do it every morning on Morning Crossfire from 5 a.m. to 9 a.m. on Nigeria Info 95.1, and I'm Femi D. Amede. Join the biggest conversation around the national politics every day in a way that is trustworthy, full of passion, and yes, covers the biggest politics and the stories that matter to you. See, you have all the reasons to find out what's going on in Nigeria and be engaged differently. Let's talk. That's the way to go, even this morning.
This is Nigeria Info.
Come to you. I picked your call already. Are you there? Okay, not ready. Welcome.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
This is Simon from Bogolada.
Go ahead.
I want to talk about what party committee. And how we never be faced again after the 2023 election. You see, I don't know why in Nigeria we don't, in fact, we cannot sportsmanship enough at all. You lose the elections, so people were saying this and that. They win the election. Where did you win the election? Those who are claiming peaceful and the Labour Party, you didn't win the election. How are you telling us that, the election for Labour, they won the election in the North? How did you win the election? So I don't know why. But the election is not won in radio. The election is not won in social media. You are busy for radio and social media saying we won the election. I don't know what to do about like that.
All right.
And so, somebody said that this test that was announced, you are something like 24 something hours. Not
Can you repeat yourself? I didn't quite make out the last statement that you just made right now because of your sound. What did you say, please?
Somebody said that about 28 guess what happened in one state like that in the north. It's a lie. That is what you call
Okay. All right. Welcome to you.
You said that Grace once again.
Welcome.
Welcome. Please, I want to compare this tribunal, or what they call them. Please, let them make sure that I finish the whole system before handing over them. Make them make sure that all the court issues, let process, let them finish it before handing over. Let them not hand over to anybody who did not live in a election, because we don't believe in what INEC tell us.
All right.
Please,
Thank you very much. Okay, now, various stakeholders have also called for the same thing to happen, that all tribunal cases should be done with before the handover day, which is May 29. In fact, Dr. Bakoba SAN also made a recommendation stating that it should be televised in a bid to improve the trust level of Nigerians for the judiciary. So we'll see how things play out. It's a countdown to the handover day, May 29th, when we'll be getting a new president-elect. Welcome to you.
Good morning once again, gentlemen. Itodo. My name is Abokar calling from Gogoleda. One of the news items that attracted myself is committing to murder at the former Attorney General and Minister of Justice during President Babangida era, Bola Ajibola, who was committed to murder. It was a fine jurist, international legal icon, former NBA chairman. Despite having served in military government, he was never controversial. He was low profile. He contributed enormously to the growth of the judiciary and jurisprudence in Nigeria. That is why after serving military government, he attracted international legal portfolio. Will those who are serving now be able to attract such portfolio after serving the current government? So we want those in the judiciary to leave indelible imprint in the sand of time to always stand by the side of the truth and justice. In the like of eminent jurists like there are enormous of them. I was never able to measure them. Thank you.
All right, thank you very much, Abubakar. Now, he made his mark as a jurist, rising to the position of the judge of the International Court of Justice in Hague. That's from 1991 to 1994, after serving as Nigeria's Attorney General and Minister of Justice from 1985 to 1991. Bola Ajibola, may his soul rest in peace. Welcome to you.
Hello?
Yes.
Good morning, Mr. Itodo.
Good morning. I'm very well. How are you?
I'm fine. I'm calling for your information here.
Okay, go ahead.
My open mind is the issue between Dino Menaye and Governor of Rivers State. For the Dino Menaye, the simple response to have responded to Wike, His Excellency will become a celebrity with me, with you people of Kogi State, when I will be elected in governor of Kogi State. Look at the way he talks. You are a broker. You call me 90 times.
Sorry. Hold on. Don't go overboard, okay?
Okay. So I think if somebody like that, if somebody like if you set a trap on him, if you quickly catch him because he doesn't know how to address some issues, national issues.
All right.
Let me stop there so I will not go about. Let me stop there so that I will not trigger. And
All right.
secondly,
You were going to stop there. You're still continuing. You were going to stop there just right now. All right. So let's have you leave it at that. But let's get your greatest takes of this week. What story stood out for you, and what are your thoughts about that? You can call the numbers right now. You can also join the conversation on YouTube and Facebook at Nigeria Info Abuja. We are live. Ebere Joseph, Annie Ministries. Good morning. The judiciary should be up and doing. They should correct the narrative we all have against them. They should show that the judiciary is truly the last hope of the common man. All right, that's Ebere on YouTube.
Good morning, Honorable Itodo.
Good morning to you.
Yes, sir. I saw a post where a PDP spokesman said that they are expecting apology from U.S. to our president-elect, concerning this case, just as the British government apologized to Obi. I said yes, because for me, for this kind of scandals and publication and all the drug matter flying here and there in social media, internet, all over the world, is a slap to Nigerians. It's a letdown to Nigerians that our president-elect is being carried out with such a magnitude negative news. I think it will even go further to reduce the image and the respect of Nigeria internationally. So if this is not true, which I believe that is not true, the U.S. government should come out and apologize to Nigerians and the president-elect. But if it is true, it will really be a letdown and a big slap to us. Anything will flag our green passport all over the world. Thank you, sir.
All right, thank you for sharing your thoughts right there. Let's get to somebody else right now. Welcome to you. Are you there? Okay, not ready. Can't seem to hear you. Welcome.
Good morning. That's Dr. Itodo. I just wake up from sleep. My name is Abubakar Ali. You did laugh me. My name is Abubakar.
Go ahead, please.
My name is Abubakar Ali, aka Tinubu Pekin, calling from TW Kubwa. Very quickly, I do not think the U.S. need to apologize to anybody, because in the first instance, the U.S. have not named anybody as a drug baron or drug chemical. It is the presumptuous conjectures of mischief makers who want to rope an innocent man and tie him to a crime he has never committed. It beats my imagination that some people with 3 master's degree and PhD still have that mindset that a duly elected president by the overwhelming majority of the Nigerian citizens across the whole 37 states, including FCT, is not going to be sworn in May 29. What in one imagination will stop the swearing in of this man? It's only time that will stop him, as the time is doing now. So, tribunal, no tribunal, the coast is clear. As I've said, we have soon our show will be waiting for 29. Thank you very much.
All right, Obaka, thank you for your thoughts right there. Now, reports having that the forfeited drug-linked $460,000 decision was against accounts in Tinubu's name and not himself. That's according to what the APC told the tribunal. Now, this was stated in a court document filed by the party before the Presidential Electoral Tribunal in response to a petition filed by the presidential candidate of the Labour Party, who is seeking annulment of Tinubu's victory in the February 25th election. All right, let's know what your biggest take of the week is. You can call in right now, 0700 951 0000. What story stood out for you? And also share your thoughts on that. Welcome.
Good morning, Itodo, the big man.
Good morning to you too, big man.
This is Comrade Sam from FCT here.
Go ahead, Comrade Sam.
Yes. My take is on this post-election issues. Abakova have said it all, that all the issues surrounding this election should be thrust out before handing over, so that you don't hand over illegality. Look, we can get things right. It's not that Nigeria don't want to get anything. Our elite, not Nigerians anyway. Our elite. Because it takes only 2 weeks in Kenya, 30 days in Ghana. What is problem of Nigeria? What is the real problem? Somebody knows. If you have done well according to the Bible, you will have bright face. It's not issue of INEC or Tinubu saying, I won an election. No, if you have won an election, look, there will be jubilation. I have never seen since I was born election that the 2015, I saw the kind of jubilation people had all over across the country, including a lot of Shehu Shakari and Ekweme. So what is the problem of this one? No jubilation. So they should trust out this thing before they hand over illegality. That's my take. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you for your thoughts right there. That's your opinion, but then you're saying it's best all of these pending issues are done with before they hand over May 29, which is what stakeholders are actually advocating for at this time. Welcome.
Hello, Mr. Itodo. Good morning. How's work?
Work is good. Good morning to you. Can you share your thoughts in 40 seconds?
Okay, thank you very much. My take is on the arrest and detention of our presidential candidate, Mr. Gringoli, of a Labour Party candidate by the London, by the British government. It's something that we don't expect, and as it happened, I'm using, as Mr. Gringoli has said this morning, that there's no single apology from the British government, which is unexpected of them. If they mistakenly did it or intentionally did it, we don't want to know, but they should tender an apology to our presidential aspirant, Mr. Gringoli, that they are very sorry.
Okay.
It's something they did which we are not happy with it. So they should tender an apology to Mr. Gringoli. So thanks very much. Thank you.
All right. Thank you for sharing your thoughts right there. We'll go on this break right now. When we come back, get to hear more of your biggest takes of the week. It's still the morning Crossfire right here on Nigeria Info 95.1 Abuja.
This is Nigeria Info.
Nigeria Info.
This is Nigeria Info. Nigeria Info.
Nigeria Info.
This is 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 Nigeria Nigeria Info.
Nigeria Info.
This is 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 Nigeria Info.
About electricity, stating that in Day Bagusa, his brother has a house in the Kagini close of the area. He has paid for a prepaid meter for almost a month plus right now, which has not been released at any point in time. And anytime they go there, they're told that there is no network. Okay. Unma Olebara on Facebook says, Dr. Unma Olebara, Nigeria is the 6th largest oil-producing country in the world and ranks amongst the 7 world greatest producers of crude oil, yet one of the greatest importers of refined oil. Just look at us, buying petrol, kerosene, diesel at cost far higher than the non-crude producing countries. Chai. With all the God-giving potentials endowed with this country, or in this country for greatness, poverty looms as most Nigerians are hungry and denied access to basic infrastructure. Subsidy is the only dividend of democracy. We are benefiting from this government and they are contemplating removing it. That means suffering will continue. So worrisome and unfortunate. Also, Francis Ndamani watching live from Amangunze in Enugu State. Good morning. Okay. Federal government should come up with the idea of reviving our moribund refineries and build new ones rather than emphasize on subsidy removal. God help us all. Pius Quado, I'm not certain what you're reacting to. If you can give a bit of backstory, that will be great. You can join the conversation by calling in right now, 0700 951 0000. 08095974869. On WhatsApp, it is 08099930137. You can call that as a regular call or simply put through a WhatsApp voice call and send a WhatsApp and text message, a WhatsApp message rather, include your name and your location. Okay, on YouTube right now, Voice of Divine says, does the electoral law or the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria state that all election petitions must be dealt with and completed before the handover date? No, it doesn't. But then that is the recommendation from stakeholders, just so that when the president-elect gets sworn in, they focus on the job and are able to give their 100 without distraction. Hence, the recommendation being given for it to be dealt with before the handover date, May 29th. Okay? Hope that answers your concern right there. Let's go on to what you are saying right now on WhatsApp. The same people who are pushing for the court case against INEC and the ruling party will be the first to cry foul and accuse of bribery and condemn them if it doesn't favor them. I believe very soon. Okay. I begin to wonder where. Okay. All right. Thank you very much for your thoughts. All right there, Mr. G. Let's get back to you.
Hello. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, Itodo.
I can hear you. Good morning. Welcome.
My pick of the week, story of the
What's your name?
Sorry. My name is Tara.
Welcome, Tyra.
Thank you. My pick of the week said will be this OB and this immigration saga. What really surprised me is the picture that Shehu Garba, so this APC, PPC something they call it. That the picture he showed of Obi at the Kedabere and some other this, and I was really surprised. And the caption was at the Kedabere has saved me from going to jail. Fake this.
Okay, that would be Adamo Garba you were referring to earlier. Okay.
Garba, yes. So I mean, I just honestly I felt so down. These politicians, the way they behave in this country, the extent you will go to demean a man just because for one thing or the other, you just don't like him. Why don't you like him? Because he's vying for a position or because he's fighting for his rights. And then you go to any extreme to make sure that you destroy him. And all those Photoshop and all those things that they do. Let me tell you, Itodo, I started, you know what I told God? I said, bring water. Let it swallow us all. Let that water swallow us all.
Why would you wait, Tyra, hold on a second. Why are you asking on everybody's behalf to be?
We don't have, look at the corruption. Look at what is going on in this country. Look at somebody like, is it that guy that won the UFC title? He said it's
Israel.
going to be,
Israel.
Which man?
Go ahead.
He said he's happy that he won it as a Nigeria, but it's sad because Nigeria is full of corruption. See, they are not happy. They want a different image for this country. Where are you getting it? The people you told that they're up there, these people who have been there since 1990 are still there. They're not bringing any good change for us. Honestly, I said, let water come and carry us all go.
Well, no, Tyra, we don't subscribe to the water that you are calling on to carry anyone anywhere, okay? Let's move on to more people. No, that's not something to wish for right now on anyone. Welcome. Good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Yes, welcome.
My name is Felix Pochin, calling from Montana.
Go ahead, Felix.
Yes, the question I want to ask is that who really owns this stolen mandate? Is it somebody that comes third? Is it the second that defeated the third with over 800,000 votes? Why is people like this, for God's sake? The thing just surprise everybody. So if you win election, we'll get single one state in Northeast and Northwest. One out of 13 states. I don't know why people are so ambitious.
All right, so what is your biggest take of the week? What story stood out for you?
So my take on the week is about this election result that people are saying is rigged. That is my take. That is my take because the thing just shocked me. I would have not even wasted time on somebody that comes because as far as I'm concerned, when it happened in Bayelsa State, when they obtained the election result of David Leon and gave to Diri, they did not mention, the Supreme Court did not mention PDP in any way. It's a party that comes second. And exactly in Zamfara too. It did not mention PDP. It's a party, I don't know how somebody gets...
But we saw a different case that played out in Imo State, where the fourth person...
Imo State is different. What he was asked for, what the governor of Imo State presently asked for, is different from here.
Okay.
All of us follow this thing. For PDP, where were them in 2007? when Obasanjo conducted the worst election in this world, not in Nigeria, in this world.
Let's not do that.
I've never had.
Let's not do that.
They declare winner, say it did not.
Felix, let's not do that, okay? Are you hearing me?
Ah.
Okay, you're not listening to me. Okay. All right, let's get more of your thoughts right now. Biggest take from the week. Ensure that you stick to it, all right? And at least share what you are sure of. My biggest take this week is on insecurity in the FCT. On Wednesday, 12th of April, 2023, about 2 a.m., armed robbers attacked and robbed occupants of a 4-flat building located at Upper Resettlement Zone E extension. Thanks to Nigerian police for their prompt response that led to the arrest of some of the hoodlums. My advice is that having police emergency numbers, that's very necessary for all. Again, we should all know that we are the chief security of ourselves. Chima from Apo. Yes, Abubakar Ali says, no one should lay a curse on us and by extension the entire country. Okay, God bless Nigeria. Now, let's see what's happening on our other platforms. You can still join in. We're still live on those platforms, so you can share your thoughts. Okay. Voice of Divine. All right. Thanks for sharing your thoughts. Now, Tara mentioned something about a picture making the rounds on social media. That picture was shared yesterday, and it showed photoshopped. Okay, it's important when you see any of such content, you do your findings and don't jump into conclusion and share to everybody else, because a lot of people shared that picture believing it was true, but then it's a photoshopped picture, and it shows the presidential candidate of the Labour Party with an immigration officer, as well as Abike Dabiri, and it had a caption stating that they had helped his release from detention in the UK, which has been a story from this week as well. But then that photo making the rounds right now is a fake photo. They just picked up pictures from different events involving these people, merged it together, and put it out on Twitter. Sorry I missed your call. If you can still call back. We've got a few minutes to wrap this up before we talk to our sponsored guests shortly. So do all to share your thoughts in good time. Welcome to you.
Hello, good morning, Dickie Itodo.
Good morning.
It's Alasi calling. Is it open mic?
Yes, your biggest take from the week. What story stood out for you and your thoughts?
My great story from the week is about these police officers that were in kind of assaulting that man. I was just imagining me with my wife and the children, and police officer would be assaulting me like that. I call on the radio station, and I always say that the government should do the needful, most especially in the aspect of reforming our Nigerian police. I always call for the IG, for the who that matters, to pay them their arrears. But I wasn't happy the way that man was in kind of, the way the policeman was in kind of assaulting the other officer. And yesterday again, I was watching a news, some officers again that were following the singer, and they were in kind of shooting on the air in order to impress their boss. And at the end, they lost their job. Me, I'm not encouraged for sacking them. No, they can demote them. We are battling with insecurity. We are battling with it. They can demote their rank. They can, in fact, put them, in fact, take them to go and work in Maiduguri. Take them to Southern Kaduna where they are killing people. Take them to Niger State. Send them on a mission to go and do the work. Since they want to do the police work, send them to those areas, not to be sacking them. In fact, it doesn't help, because we are battling with the insecurity. We need more security men than pushing some people out of the labor market. So these are the things. And my last open mic is, where is Leah Sharifu? I won't forget that. Where are the burning Yawuri girls? These children need to be reunited with their family. The Bethel Baptist children, they are still there. And Baba, your time is winding up. These people need to be reunited with their family before you leave power. Thank you, and God bless Nigeria.
All right, Selassie, thank you very much for sharing your thoughts. And that's a good place to leave it right now with the phone call. Let's see if we can take a few messages before I talk to a guest. Good morning. What stood out for me the most is INEC proclamation. How do they know that Obi Kwankwaso shared Atiku's votes? I thought they were an unbiased umpire. I don't know why all these actors won't leave the judiciary to do what they ought to. Nancy from Wuse right there. Okay, thank you so much for sharing your thoughts this morning. One final one real quick. My biggest take is that out of 24 hours in a day, I always Glory from the United States of Dawaki. That's a thing. Okay, Glory. All right, thanks for sharing your thoughts. Take 24 hours out of the day, 23 hours, to fear some people. That's what she's saying right there. All right, that's it. Thank you for joining and sharing your biggest takes of the week. In case you missed out on any, you can go straight to our YouTube platform right now to catch up with the conversation. I'll be back to talk with Easy Care shortly.
This is Nigeria Info.